the Honorable Karen Bass.
Copass.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here, and actually, I am so excited by your enthusiasm for all of us. You know, really, because this is a great time for Democrats, and I really appreciate that. I want to just thank so many of you because it's because of you that we have been successful in the past. That's really made a tremendous difference. You know, when we ran against an incumbent, a Republican incumbent, three-term incumbent, people said, yeah, you're not going to be able to do it, but we did it.
Hello, my name is Mike Copass, and I look forward to serving you in the next Congress. I want to thank you delegates for coming. I'm a microbiologist and a triathlete. I'm the son of a doctor and a woman with decades of service to the League of Women Voters, my mom, Lucy. Many of you have heard me speak at your events across the district, and you know that I'm a strong supporter of equality for all. I'm pro-choice education, pro-labor, and living wage, and I will fight for universal health care and for green-collar jobs to build an energy-secure, brighter San Diego. It's not easy to challenge a four-term incumbent who is liked by many and well-supported and well-funded, but when the Iraq war funding vote came up last May, and I saw Ms. Davis cross party lines to vote with Republicans and against Bob Filner, against Nancy Pelosi, I knew I had to take action. And I say to you here, we Democrats must end this illegal and immoral occupation of Iraq. It is bankrupting us economically and spiritually. We must move with uncompromising determination. I studied classics just up the road at Stanford. And I read Cicero, and one thing Cicero said stuck with me. He said, moral right and personal advantage are never in opposition. They are never at odds with each other. Doing the right thing is always to our advantage. It makes us better people. In a world a better place. It's a false choice to compromise principle and to do what seems to be to our advantage, and such choices taint and corrupt us. And with that thought, framed by Cicero, I put to you here this evening that the slaughter of civilians, murder, torture, and theft are wrong and must be opposed with strength, courage, and leadership. That the invasion of Iraq was illegal and wrong. That the ongoing occupation of Iraq is illegal, immoral, and it is wrong. And for our incumbent Democrats to vote with Republicans to fund and extend this occupation is also immoral, and it is wrong. But there's something changing here in the consciousness in this room. You can feel it. We're rediscovering the soul of our Democratic Party. We proclaim that America's strength is not found in the power of its armaments, but in the force of its ideals. The ideals voiced by late Paul Wellstone, Barbara Lee of Berkeley. Doing the right thing is to our advantage. It is our bedrock. It is our national security as mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters, Democrats, and citizens. And so I thank you, and I look forward to serving you in Congress. Thank you.
Copass. Nancy Cassidy, Mike Copass. Doug Case, Susan Davis. Joanne Climbing, Susan Davis. Kevin Davis, Susan Davis. Susan Davis, Susan Davis. Robert DeVries, Susan.
Fast, a little town of Donahue. And a mass was held thereafter where Senator Robert F. Kennedy attended. And tonight is a very special night on the eve of Caesar's birthday, a state holiday in California, on Monday, March 31st. And we're very fortunate tonight to have with us the President of the United Farm Workers Union. For more than 35 years, Art Rodriguez has developed the voting.
Organizing farm workers here in the state of California and throughout the United States. And Art will always be indebted to all the efforts that you made and all the work that you did to ensure that the dreams of Cesar Chavez were to make sure that they come alive and remain alive for the future generation of farm workers. Thank you very much, Art. That work in the line grapes, we have farm workers with us from the northern coast, from Napa County, and from Sonoma County that are with us here this evening. And it's a very special evening. First, un aplauso bien organizado para ellos. Let's give an applause to all these farmers. Really grateful to y'all for the support that you've given us throughout these years. But they are here tonight in solidarity with you to celebrate this very special evening and to celebrate this very special event. And to celebrate with me, I want to invite a few people to come up and join us. I have loved to say this while shaking your hand and looking into your eyes, but this note will have to do. Well, we'll see. I want you to know that you deeply changed my life and helped more than you can imagine to make me the person I became. Decades ago with your talk show, you opened the door to no hope has a finer church picnic reputation for getting down where the guerrillas work in the trenches, making things happen for otherwise powerless people than Chairman Copass. Thomas is not being honored. I mean, people knocked me over to get to Marlo Thomas. I now carry her plaques. I mean, I'm beginning to feel like the man on the psychiatric couch to whom the doctor says, "But sir, you are inferior." Playing in behalf of the crowd in our White House. They have turned their back on the fundamentals of our democracy. Free speech is kind of a quaint idea, you know? It's not very practical at time of war. Imagine. There are millions of people in this country who believe if you're going to run up to a war, you can't criticize the president. You have to salute, otherwise you're not patriotic. They believe this. This comes from their soul. It is wrong to criticize the president.